Hello everyone, my name is Jan May and I am author of mid-grade novels for girls called the New Millennium Girls series, and today I want to read you an excerpt from this one called Isabel's Secret. The chapter I'm going to read is called Sleepover, Chapter 4. The next morning, Holly and Isabel jumped around, batting their pillows at each other as Isabel's parents drove off to buy new horses at Red Mountain Ranch. Isabel turned on Christmas music and the girls danced around the bedroom. "What should we do first?" asked Holly. "Make chocolate confetti," said Holly, diving on the bed. "I brought over these cute Chinese boxes with pink angels on them. We can fill them with candy and tie curly silver ribbons all around the handles." "Thank you, God, for Holly," Isabel thought. "She's my connection with the girl world." Isabel grinned inwardly as she remembered how helpful Holly could be. She'd helped her fix her hair for the spring play last year. Everyone told Isabel how pretty she looked. Even if the recent secret weapon had failed, it wasn't Holly's fault. "Mom always said Holly was a good influence on me," said Isabel. All Isabel knew was that Holly was the best friend a girl could ever have. "Races!" shouted Isabel. The giggling girls sprinted down the stairs in their nightgowns and slid across the kitchen floor in their socks. "The mixing bowl and spooner and the strainer," she instructed. She opened the cabinets and rummaged around for the ingredients for the chocolate confetti. What did you get me for Christmas?" she asked. Her friend smiled. "You'll have to wait for Christmas Eve to find out." Holly's golden hair shone in the morning light. If she had a silver-colored satin bow tied in her hair, thought Isabel, she would look like the Christmas angel on the top of their tree. Isabel skipped over to the pantry. She stopped suddenly in front of it and stared. "What is it?" asked Holly. "Grandmother Biltmore's Christmas card," she said, pointing to it. Isabel pursed her lips. She pulled the card off and she tucked it behind the canisters on the counter. "Good thinking," said Holly with that comforting look. I'm not going to let Gran's mean thoughts threaten my day." Isabel reached in and she grabbed the M&Ms and pretzels. She took a deep breath and she let it out slowly. Just holding chocolate in her hands made her feel better. "This time I'll melt the chocolate," chided Holly. An hour flew by before they noticed the gray clouds gathering outside. Isabel pressed her nose against the window and she watched the white, velvety snowflakes swirl down from the sky. "Holly, look, it's snowing! It's perfect for catching snowflakes on your tongue. Come on, let's go outside." Next to horses, Isabel loves snow. Maybe she and Holly could make snow horses to ride on. The girls giggled as they dashed upstairs to Isabel's room to put on warm clothes. Then they pulled on their boots and coats and they ran out into the swirling snow. Holly held her arms up and twirled around with her mouth open. "Isn't it all sparkly and beautiful?" "Wouldn't it be great if the snowflakes were chocolate?" asked Isabel. "Oh, I got one," Holly giggled. "It tickles my tongue." It wasn't long before the girls' hair was powdery snow and the cheeks were rosy with cold. Holly pulled her coat tighter and she shivered. "It feels like it's getting a lot colder." Isabel looked around. It did feel colder. She was suddenly aware that her teeth were chattering. Her fingers felt stiff with the cold, even in her mittens. Her knees began to knock. She peered through the blowing snow as another thought came to her mind. Where's Sky's truck? He was supposed to come today and feed the horses. Then she gasped, her frozen fingers forgotten. "Oh no, what if Starlight hasn't eaten today?" Isabel darted towards the barn. "Come on, Holly." Starlight whinnied when he saw her and stomped his hoof. His breath made little clouds of smoke. "Hey, boy," said Isabel, patting her head. I'll stop there. Stop by back and we'll read the rest of the chapter.